Welcome, welcome, welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, all killer, no filler. I am your hunter, Witty Login. And one thing I forgot to do before we select our mission, because this is kind of the order that I do things in normally, so maybe we'll start each episode this way, is I like to look at the missions before I decide on my daily sparring, like in this case, we're doing a mission with Blade, I believe is what we decided. Well, just so I could show you guys a different general mission mode as opposed to defeat all enemies. So for that reason, I'm going to select the daily sparring with him if he's available. If I can. Oh, I gotta select the training partner. Silly Liddy.
I'm ready when you are.
So let's begin. So in this case, it's not going to give him a big bonus or anything, or for the next combat, but sometimes it will. In this case, it was just the arcane mystery item, so I probably should have looked at that maybe before I did that. However, it does mean that we also did this. So vaulting, meaning does more damage in combat. So we did that in one of the previous episodes where I believe it was Dr. Strange leapt up off the box. That interaction with the environment. And the next one, it looked like it would be explosives training. So let's, we already sent, let's just make sure, because that makes me nervous that yep.
We're ready to make
She's already gone. Okay, good. So she's not available. Which again is something maybe to check, I guess in good practice to check the missions, and so that way you don't send somebody that you're in need or that you want for a mission. So anyway, let's jump into this operations assault with Blade, which will give us gamma coil and some more credits. And we know we're going to bring these two guys. I decided I am going to bring the hunter on, especially on some of these early general missions, because it does increase your friendship with whomever you bring, and those friendships do leak their way back to gameplay in that they, once you reach certain friendship tiers, it unlocks a better passive ability for the characters. So we're bringing Blade, we're going to bring the hunter, and I really don't know who else I want to bring here. Kind of have two damage dealer and a healer, healer-ish. I could bring Nico. We could bring Nico out. I could show you what she's like. She's different. Or do we want to bring? You know what? I'm going to bring Ghost Rider. And I did unlock this Greater Charm of Clarity, which is a combat item. Again, one-time use. And you do, if you don't use them in the scenario, then you retain them. So it's not like a bring it and burn it. But I notoriously, if you've watched any of my other strategy game playthroughs, am bad about utilizing these types of resources. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to use combat items in this playthrough, because I can tell you that I rarely used them in the previous, only when shit went way out of line is when I would use those. All right, and on the general missions, there is no magic portal, so that's nice. We're going to be jumping right, so you don't have to worry about having to watch me run through a hole in time and space. Okay, so this is a operations assault, so we have to retrieve the contents of the supply crates before they self-destruct. So you can kind of see it, and they're blurred right now, but there is a red, a blue, and a yellow back there, and there's a key card available off of each one of these enemies for each one of those boxes. And there is no turn counter initially on them unless one's going to blow up right away. Normally one of them is identified as being the first one that's going to blow, but they don't all go at the same time. They typically are staggered. So that guy's got the red key, he's got the blue key, and he's got the yellow key. And I have a combat item. So combat items are free, do not cost a card play. That's important to note.
You'll have to
so
move
use
quickly
them.
if we're going to recover any of
Two
their
heals
equipment.
right off the bat again.
long.
All right, so none of these boxes right now are currently announcing that they're going to explode, which is good. We do have this guy who, again, he can guard not just objects, but he can also guard other individuals to keep you from being able to attack them. And we didn't see it on the when we saw them in the I think it was episode 2, but they have a different attack options when they have the shield versus when they don't. They act differently, which is kind of a nice layer of complexity. This Hydra officer, we saw one earlier in our playthrough, but I don't think he got a chance to actually go. So one of the things, so he's got an ability to do a decent amount of damage, to also debuff your hero or heroes. He also can buff other heroes and give them counterattack or increased damage. So I'm sure first time it happens, we'll see it. Okay, so let's get into this. You know, I already mentioned this, but I don't need heals in the first go. We do have some heroism here, but we only have, yes, we do have a couple of guys there that we could do, or we could use. So let's talk about this. So this would be like this would be an interesting way to do this, but that would also mean that I don't get to use my quick cards, which is not necessarily a bad thing. And it would only give me one. So that makes me wonder if I want to put in a. All right. So how about this? How about we redraw the other heal? And we get a Hell Ride, and not our upgraded one either, which stinks. But what are these guys at? So, I mean, like, that Hell Ride through here would do a great amount of damage and eliminate enemies. But, I mean, this could be a whole... just a turn that's all about Ghost Rider to start. All right, so let's do. I think it might be. So let's do this. I know that for those people who may have already seen it, I know that kind of takes away from the greatness of using Drain Soul on those first two guys, but the damage the AoE damage that I was going to be able to do to that guy, I felt like was worth. I'm also going to throw a drop in here, I think, and then I'm looking at the best line that I can take for this. So let's look at, you know, if I come all the way over here, I can kill this guy and then take the shield away from him, which would be helpful, and do a decent. Oh, it's 72. Oh, and I can kill him too. All right, I just convinced myself that's the best way to do this. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring him all the way over here. I realize, and I notice how I saved it for my final turn. I had to anyway, but it also means that I don't like how this happened last time. The angle for this using of this card kind of stinks. I can't zoom out. I can't. There. I guess that's a better angle. So here we go. So this discards my entire hand, but it's my last card that I was going to use this turn, and I feel like that's worth it. I just
not being on the receiving end of your
increased my options greatly. I don't have any heroism to use for any environmentals, so I didn't actually pay attention to what everyone was going to be doing. I should have done that. Ooh, that hurts. I think I might be stunned there. Oh no, I'm not. Good. Okay. So he's gonna blow up, which is awesome. I mean, not awesome, but not quite gonna kill that guy. So good news is they armed the yellow one, and I can use that as a method to get myself out of this. And since I don't have any other hunter cards, I think that's the play. So I got 98 credits out of that. That's a good haul. We do have a couple redraws, so I think I might do those. I think I might do one of those since I have 2 of those cards. Now I get this. Of course. Now I get this. I think I might use this as a way to get him out of there.
Let's do this.
Which is cool. And then now I will use Drain Souls on these 2 guys. Which heals him back up again. So cool. Alright. No more card plays. I have no more heroism. I guess that's what we do. Now hopefully that blows. I think that icon changed. This should kill that guy, right? Oh my gosh, by 1. By 1! Alright. Hunter's gonna take a beating here. Hopefully we can get.
Payback's gonna be
Ooh, you can definitely tell these guys are hitting harder. So let's hope we get some good.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to
Good
that
cards
key card.
here. Good cards. So this one's gonna detonate. I need the red card, which good news is that guy has it. No heroism. Sorry, I'm thinking. I think I want to redraw this slash. I get a quick slash, which has knockback and quick. That actually is really great. Because I can do this and get that red key card in my hand. Card plays refunded. What if we do... Man, I'm getting ready to get hurt pretty badly. So I think I need to do this as a card play. Not in this hand, but in this hand are my heals. And then I think what I'm going to do then, I have 2 more card plays. I want to stay away from that explosive, so I think I'm going to send him to get the contents of that. So 2 for 2, good so far. There's one more.
You've secured one of the crates.
And
See
then
if you can get the others.
I'm going to do a little bit of this, which will give me 2 more souls, I believe, and top off my heals. And that puts another Drain Souls in my hand, and I'm up to 89 hit points. Okay. Okay. Blade's also going to take a huge hit here. Hopefully it's just a stun. Oh my gosh. He is hurting. Okay, I need him. I need the lifesteal card for him. I think that would be amazing.
Another crate is armed to blow.
I know it is. Who has the blue card? He does. I need to do 19 to him. Alright. So we do this. Which kills him.
Maybe you should teach me
that one. What's... This is just quick. And it's only 8. And he has 16. I do have... I don't need this. So let's take this... Let's get rid of this for right now. Okay, I have 2 quicks. 2 quicks. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking about this. This is a little bit, so what I'm thinking about doing is using these 2 quicks, which will put me up to 3 heroism. I could do a drain soul then. I think that's the move. Okay, I got it. I got it. I think I got it. So we do this.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Yep. We do this.
Time to bleed.
Okay. Then we do this. It's a chain 4. I don't need 4. I only need 3. And then I have just enough card plays to get the blue crate before it explodes. 3 for 3, guys. 3 for 3. And I know I abused the heck out of Ghost Rider's mechanics there, but
wipe out the remaining Hydra
that's what makes him kind of fun.
Let's get you home. That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
But heal cards now kind of matter. I wish I did not keep on drawing them as my first frigging ability, or my first hand. So only 2 stars. So you know, okay, we got some work to do. So a hero's work is never done. All right, I will see you guys at the Forge. Welcome to the Forge. Here we go. Let's see what our spoils are. Good news is our research done, so we can now forge single-use items. And we now can do this Way of the Fang. So we're going to do this. We got this because of completing 3 missions with Blade, so it's going to be worth looking at some of the other, like the ones that are further down the line to make sure we're meeting these requirements. But you can see below, it unlocks the ability to upgrade our yard to teach us to use moves as you can do a knockback to an enemy. So you're not actually doing any damage to them, but you can move into a position adjacent to them and push them into a direction, into somebody else, into an obstacle, off the roof, that kind of thing. So we're going to do the Way of the Fang. Now, Forge upgrades. The item bench, fortunately we found all those credits, so that worked out nicely. So now we can forge the single upgrades.
Tony is working.
So now we can also upgrade this, which gives us the ability to bring 2 pieces of equipment, which is going to be really nice. So let's analyze our coil. Let's reap our spoils, people. What do we get? We're going to have 4 options. Let's see what kind of abilities we get. Inspire. Change the cost of a random heroic card in your hand to 0. Interesting. Judgment. For Ghost Rider, consume 25% of your health. So right now base is 22. To damage an enemy, 2 damage for each health. So right now that would do 44 damage. That's a big hit. Make a bleed and lash. So I think we take these 2. I think Inspire is going to be very, what would you say, very situational, but I think it'll be a good thing. All right, so let's show you the item bench really quick. And again, I'll probably skip this on future episodes, but just so you guys know what it looks like. So item bench can be used to create powerful combat items for heroes. They have powerful effects, do not cost a card play, and they're consumed in a mission. So we had a big version of this, a greater version of this, which gave us 3 redraws. You can have somebody gain taunt. You can cure somebody, which is great for when somebody gets stunned or is bleeding. An additional draw card, drawing cards, and then gain 1 move. So that's that. I will see you guys at the next. Oh, we're going to check on our mission. So we'll see you there. And by mission, I meant the operative, the ops, the side missions. So, as an example, here's the card that we got. Remember, we sent Captain Marvel on a mission that required her, the reward for it was a card, was a photon beam, which we could now use to upgrade one of our photon beams. So while, let's see, oh, they're going to give us, they do give us a cover, okay? So we're going to hit confirm, and then, oh, we can compliment people. That's something that you guys won't probably see me do. I'll be doing that all offline. So
see you soon.
let's look at our missions. Remember, we want to start this kind of this kind of cadence to do our missions. I think just to kind of keep things going. I think we'll go look at what our upgrade situation is. But if we don't have a great need for essence, then we could really, the intel we don't really need, the artifact we really need. So we might just go do this defeat enemies one with Iron Man, take him off, get me reacclimated to his deck, and then maybe after that we can go to Spider-Man, because I want to make sure that we're pushing our research down the line. Always be researching something. So we're going to need that higher research level. So that being said, if we're going to be bringing Iron Man, let's go look at our forge. Oh, see, I got some essence laying around. Oh, there's a green essence. Grab that. Yep. See, this is all the stuff this is the filler stuff that I don't want you guys have to worry about. So, if we know we're going to be bringing Iron Man for our daily spawning, it's going to increase their level by 1. Let's go ahead and bring Iron Man, right? I mean, why would we not? We know we're going to use him. I made that decision just now. So that's that. And now let's look at the upgrading of abilities. We have a couple for her, but we don't have enough. Wait. An additional unequipped copy of this ability. I thought we got one from that mission. Did we not? Am I losing my mind? It says I own 3. So that's weird. That's a weird bug. I'm going to back out of this. I've never had that happen before.
Peace. Ready for more?
Oh, it looks like it refreshed. It's still not letting me do it. That's weird. Fist of Radiance this is a nice upgrade for her to be able to. Oh, I didn't equip it. No, I don't need it equipped. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why that's not working, but it's bothering me. This does no increase in damage, but if it does result in a KO, you draw one of her cards. So for Nico, I got this card called Witchfire, which I cannot upgrade. I got 1 copy of it during one of the story beats that you guys did not see just now, between arriving back and then moving to the moving back to the forge. This ability called Blood Magic, Nico, we haven't messed with. Maybe we'll bring her on the next mission so you guys can see her. But she has this staff that does random effects. So randomizes things. So, for example, with this ability, it applies 2 Blood Magic, which is like a lifesteal buff, 2 counter, 2 fast, or 2 strengthen, which is exactly what it sounds like. You just do more damage. To herself or an ally. It's randomly selected when it's drawn. So it'll either say to her or to a random ally. And then the upgraded version of that we have, because we got Witchfire, which I'll show you, is that you, in addition to that, whoever gets selected randomly, you also draw one of their cards. Witchfire, again, random. 34 damage, plus 1 heroic point.
Said I need to be a team player.
And then, or heroism.
So I guess I'm
and then it damages a random ally. If it KOs them, then it recasts it. Right now it's 1 time. The upgraded version is up to 3 times. So those are, when you have a lot of low health enemies out on the field, that is a really great way to get a double kill, or if you can get all 3 of these, you can get 3 kills and do damage on somebody else, but you have to get real lucky for that. So for right now, I think I am, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade, since You know what? We talked about bringing her, so maybe it does make. I'll go ahead and upgrade her. I'll upgrade her blood magic.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Because we know we're gonna bring her, so we'll do that.
See you around.
And then we'll bring out. Maybe we'll bring out somebody. Well, I told you I was going to probably bring Hunter each time. I have to remember that to do that, Witty. We need to upgrade these friendships. So here we go, guys. We'll see you in episode 5 to go on this Iron Man defeat enemies mission, and then we'll keep the story beats moving forward. But this has been episode 4 of our Marvel Midnight Suns all killer no filler playthrough, and I've been your Hunter, Witty Loggin. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves.